Greetings, hello, long time and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, like we all are, all pretty busy at the moment doing repairs. And I haven't pressed record for ages, so this one came in yesterday, allegedly dead. So it's an F UE46 F6500B or SB, and this is version 5. Why they needed 5 versions, or maybe 6 or 7 versions of this, I don't know. It's allegedly dead, but as we all know, dead could mean stuck in standby, dead can mean coming on but no picture or no backlights. There are several different variations, but it could be just dead. And I thought I'd have a very quick look at this now for a diagnosis. Doubt I'm going to repair this now. I've got too many to repair today that are waiting to be repaired and that I have the parts here for, but of which I will do some filming. So if this just turns out to be a quick 5-minute got to order a part kind of jobby, then there are other things I have to repair. So there will be a couple of videos up and coming in the next couple of days, but let's see what this one is first. I've got to work out where the standby light is, and it looks like it's going to be about down, boy. Looks like it's going to be about there. So let's plug something in. Aha! Sorry, I was interrupted by a friend. So let's switch this on in 3, 2, 1. Do we get a standby? Yeah, we do. And it's coming on. I really wasn't expecting it to come on. I really wasn't. Right, let me find a Samsung remote and put it through its paces. There's nothing wrong with this, is there? She said it was dead, it's not coming on. And I'm using the cable that they gave me. You know, sometimes I can't stand here and just stare at it and wait for it to do something silly. That is working. I'll just check what settings they've had the backlights on. No, that's all good. Okay. Well, nothing I can do. Nothing to do with this one. I'll find something else to fix. Because this doesn't need fixing. Now I'm just testing the remote control, because the customer that brought that TV did actually bring the remote control, which is not always what I ask for. Sometimes I say I don't want the remote control, don't want the power lead. So I'm just wondering on this occasion if the batteries are dead or if the remote control has failed. It looks in really good condition, so I wouldn't have thought so, but my little mixing desk here has got 2 Samsung TVs, so, oh no, look, there, you probably couldn't tell, but the volume was working, it went up and down. So no, it was the remote. So, customer error, completely. The TV is coming on. Don't forget their diagnosis. Well, you always ask the customer. Sorry, I'm sounding like Foghorn Leghorn now. I said you always ask the customer what the fault is, and she just said not turning on. Well, I beg to differ. That did turn on. So let me find something else. I've got another Samsung. I've got to stick some backlights in, so bear with me and we'll sort that out. Right, here we go. Now, you have seen this TV before if you watch all the videos that I get a chance to put up. The last couple of months or so, it's been a bit difficult putting all the videos up. I did a video of diagnosing, I don't know, 3 or 4 TVs that I had in, and this was part of the diagnosis section. So this is a, I can't really see, this seems to be oh, now I can. It's a UE40M 5002. It's not a number I'm familiar with, but it is a backlit TV. It's quite, not terribly old, probably 4 or 5 years now. And we're getting no backlights. And we did a diagnosis on it. And we decided it needed a new set of backlights. And the backlights are in here somewhere. So the first thing I've got to do is get it open. Now, I've got some of these Samsung opening tools because there are no screws on this. There's got a little hole there, and there's a little hole there. And even though these are, they're not Samsung original diagnosis tools. Oh, that one's no good for that one. That's far too big. I've always preferred using a screwdriver. Now, where's the smaller diagnosis tool? It's not here. So I am going to use a screwdriver. I just find them better. But just don't go too mad. That's probably too big. Let's try a medium-sized screwdriver. And you can hear it click, and then you go to one end. I'm probably going to try and get in again on that if I can. Maybe I can do it with my finger. Oh, here we go. That's all we needed to do. Possibly. And you can possibly hear the clips. Sorry, you possibly can't see much. Do seem to be getting stuck about there. Or is that just falling into the clip hole? Yeah, it's just falling into the clip hole. It's not allowing me to go any further. There we go. So as you can see, even though you're supposed to spend, well, they used to be £80, but they're more than £80 now. For the Samsung tool. So let's just have a look. I don't think this is a smart TV, with it being a 5002. Usually if it's under 5005, they are just, I won't say bog standard TVs, because just because it's not a smart TV doesn't take anything away. You buy a smart stick for it, a Fire Stick or whatever you want to. Anyway, yeah, it's not looking like a smart TV. There is no input for a LAN cable. Okay, so let's start taking a few things out and have a look at the backlights. The other thing I've just done is wash my hands because I'm going to be handling. I'm going to be handling some of the reflector sheets and diffusers. I don't want to get smudges. My hands are filthy because I've just moved a couple of bags of coal, so my hands very dirty. Some people will find that very strange, but yes, I still use coal to heat my little cottage. It has a back boiler, and it's just when it's very cold you need it. Mind you, the bags of coal are shot up like everything else, but we're not here on a coal pricing channel. We're on a TV repairing channel, so better really start repairing this, hadn't I? Nothing much to it, is there? I mean, I've taken the speakers out. I'm just going to see if there's any screws around the side, and there are not. What I sometimes do to get me started is just pull this back a bit, just to get me started. Then I know. I can turn it around. Oh, this is looking like one of those TVs that's going to come, the bezel is going to come off without any arguments, he said. It did that side. It really did that side. But not this side. Screen does seem a bit scratched up, but that could be something I can clean off with some of the proper screen cleaner. Right, hopefully, with a wiggle and a jiggle. Now, I have a feeling that this TV could be classed as one of Samsung's budget range, not by anything that I'm witnessing. I just think it is. And because some horrible marks on this. The screen is okay, it's just horrible marks on that side. So this, yeah, this is the reason why you don't want dirty hands. You don't want to get mud prints, or in my case, coal prints. On these bits. Right, that one goes there. Oh, these are the ones that just pull off. They're rubberized. They're just a great idea. Now, I've had a TV like this I've done recently, which is had a rubberized, but it can't have been this one because I don't remember. No, I haven't been inside this one. I mean, I have now, but not before. So that was the other reason which, well, actually it doesn't look too bad, but led me to believe that this is sort of an entry-level TV, because it's not a smart TV, that there were only 3 strips of backlights. Normally you get 5 strips with Samsungs, but it is only a 40-inch, and they don't look too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strips. So we're going to put a new set in, but obviously if I haven't been into this, we haven't technically diagnosed that the LED strips themselves are faulty. You just kind of go, oh, we've got some strips up at the unit, let's put some new strips in. And I still stand by that, but now we're here, we can do a test and just see. Where are we looking to make contact? We are looking the other side, so let me just turn this around. So if I dim the top light off, let's see, bottom strip all lighting up, as you can probably see. All 8 of them, and what we got, 36 volts bang on. So let's go to the middle strip. Middle strip is giving me nothing. Let's go to the top strip. Top strip is giving me nothing. Okay. So there's faults on the 2 top strips. Exactly what the faults are, I won't know until I delve a bit deeper. Are these just these are just twisting out, and you don't have to take the power board out, and yay! It's the simple things. The simple things. I will test these backlights further, because I know that's half of the fun and half of the mystery. And there should be some. Right, let's put a positive on there. And I'm getting nothing. Unless that's supposed to be a negative, but I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, so can you see that? What can you see? You can't see much through my big, thick hand. But we're looking at this strip. And switch the camera on so you can see. Right. So you can see that one's fine. We have 2. It's also worth noting that they haven't turned blue. Well, according to this, it's the last one. No, they're all working. But it's not getting back to... It's not getting back to the negative. But if I go there... Sorry, if I go there, let me just see what voltage we're getting. Ooh, 21.4, which is not right. Hang on, 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, yes. But this one was giving us, let me just read. Cool, this one's giving us 37, so that's high. High. So this is a faulty one here, even though it's lit up. Let me try this one and see if these are all lighting up. There's one gone there. I don't know if you can see. But the first one ain't lighting up, look. That's dead. That one there is not coming on. So, again, putting positive and negative here, I'm not getting anything. Let me pull this tape back and put it on the probes. No. Unless they've marked those the wrong way around. But that's on both of them. That is very strange. Anyway, I do have some new backlights for these, and I'm just going to go looking for them. It's rather a big tub, isn't it, for 3 strips of backlights? You can probably get 20 strips of backlights in here. Let me get a pair of scissors. They're really well packed. I don't know where we got these from. I'm guessing we got these from Samsung some time ago. They don't have any double-sided tape on them though, which is a bit surprising. Are these identical or different? They're identical. But I'm just going to do the positive and negative test on these. Yeah, and they work. But they don't on some of the ones here. Okay, take all these loose ends off. Now, I don't think I've got any double-sided tape in my little workshop here. I used to have rolls and rolls of it, but it will be up the main unit. Let me just take the bottom set off here and let's have a look, see if double-sided tape has been used. Oh, they come out nice and easy. No, these have also, so, you know. So I'll take an old one out, put a new one in. All seems very simple. And there's a little groove for these to make sure that you are putting them on the right way. Not that I would think there's much of a wrong way. You can see where that groove goes in there. I don't remember doing this panel before. I don't think I've worked on this screen before at all. If I have, I've forgotten about it, and it wasn't terribly exciting. But easy to get in and out, aren't they? Easy. That's it, out. The ends are sticking up a bit, which I don't think is very clever, so I will put some tape on those to tape them down. As I've not used these backlights before, I probably won't do it on this video, but I will inspect those backlights, because that fault was very strange, how all 6 were lighting up. Some of the LEDs had obviously gone high, because of the erroneous reading one was getting. Just plug that in. Before I go any further, it'll be interesting to test if this is one of the TVs that should I disconnect it from here or there? What do you reckon? From here. I think you're right. I think it'll come out better from here. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Right. And it means that as soon as I plug in the figure of 8 lead and switch on, the backlight should come on. That will let me know that they've at least gone in okay and they've been fitted okay. And all making contact. So, blomp. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Bit of a delay, but they're all working. So switch off. They were very bright, but you know, LEDs are very bright. Right. Just going to get a bit of Gorilla tape and just hold this side down. Because if they do start to peel up, sometimes you can notice it. Anyway, that's it. We know the backlights are working. We know that they're wired in okay. So we can just start reversing the destruction. Seems to be a very easy TV to dismantle and remantle. I'm getting to that age now. You've got to understand that I used to have a fast working brain, especially working on the radio. You had to be quick. But I've noticed in so many of the videos, especially over the last few years, I'm saying something, but before I completely finish the sentence, I have a long pause. That's just an age thing. Ooh. Okay. Got this bit sticking up here. Is that right? Is that supposed to be down? Right, because they used to mark up and down on these. Yes, I think that's better. Now, I turned the TV around, didn't I? I've only just realised that. Because this didn't quite go in as snug as I wanted it to go in. That is much better. And when I say snug, I just wanted these bits to line up, and you can see the holes here and there. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that they were all in where they should be. That's looking good, I think. And these rubber screen bezels are just brilliant. I don't know why other manufacturers don't use the rubber idea rather than the plastic. The plastic just gets brittle after time, obviously. But these just go... Look how that just goes into place there. That's into place. That's fine. I'm trying to think of a TV I've worked on recently that had exactly the same. Rubberized, but... Well, not exactly the same, but... Okay, I'm doing something wrong with that. Got it the wrong way around? Possibly. No, it's got to be that way around. It can't be any other way around. That's it. Alright. I'm just checking that this front side has gone in okay, because it's... Yeah. It has. And I'm going to check this side as well, because it just seems to be a little bit protruding. No, it's fine. Right, let's get this green on. Well, I love the way that just goes into place the way it should, almost straight away. Where, you know, on some you're really checking that you've got it in the grooves. This just kind of falls in rather nicely. Now, there's always a lot of crud at the bottom of the screen. Can you see? Along there, just where the tabs are. And I always clean that little bit there, because that's the bit. As soon as the main bezel goes on, that's the bit that you can't get to. And it's at a new set of backlights, so there's no reason why. The reason why we can't give... There we go. There's my pause again. There's no reason why we can't make sure the screen is exceptionally clean. I do like to... Mind you, this one is exceptionally dirty, so it's going to take a bit more than... I'm just going to get this cloth as moist as possible. Again, I want to be very careful, because these tabs at the bottom, as you know, are very, very sensitive. But I do want to get the crud away from them. In fact, I'm going to use a bit more of the gloop. Yeah, there really is lots of crud. Here's a question for the comment section, please. How long should I hang on to a TV for? Somebody brought in an LG 55-inch TV. You probably saw the video. It was a power supply. It was just a main filter cap. Very quick fix. Same day fix. Not very expensive. I think it was £48 in total, the bill, for a 58-inch TV, 4K TV, and one of the newer... you probably remember the video, you probably remember the cap. It had gone pop and leaked over. Anyway, the customers have disappeared. I've tried calling them, and it says their phone number is no longer active. So I've got this 55-inch TV which is in my way. I think I've had it for 5 weeks now. Now that doesn't sound like a lot. I know some businesses have to keep hold of it for 3 months. So I'm just letting the cat in. In the freezing temperatures, by the way, you would think... There she is. I know. Misty. But as you can see down there, you can see her purple blanket. What's right next to the purple blanket? A radiator. An electric radiator. I'll repeat that. An electric radiator. Which is on 24 hours a day. Now, it's only on one bar, as we call it, but it's nice. It's lovely and warm in this workshop. Look at her smug face. Look at that smug face. Yeah, you've got salmon, you've got cream in that bowl. You've got an electric radiator. 24 hours a day it's on. Isn't it? Misty girl. How much is that costing me? Enough. So yes, how long should I give them? You know, should I wait till March next year? February to have this TV hanging around? What if it gets damaged? Is it my fault? And surely the fact that I can't get hold of them, I mean, they don't even know the TV's repaired. It's not that I want to sell it to get, sell it to get some money or anything. I don't want to do that, but I just want it out of the way. I could sell it. I just love the way this TV goes back together. Everything just, clips into place. It just kind of falls into place. I like it. Yeah, anyway, so I just want the TV out of the way. You know, I can understand a 50 quid bill just before Christmas being a pain in the backside to people, but surely it's a TV, you know. You can't survive without a TV at Christmas, can you? Mind you, I suppose some people have got more than one TV. A 55-inch may be a bedroom TV, and they're thinking, we can spend the 50 quid better elsewhere. But there's no need to ignore me. No need to ignore the calls. I mean, people do ignore me all the blooming time. Easy to get the speakers in the right way because there's the one on the left hand side is marked R for right, and the one on the right hand side is marked L for left. So you're never going to get those confused. Just in case you haven't worked out why, of course we've got the TV the other way around. When you turn the set the other way around, the speaker. Yeah, I knew you understood really. But I thought I'd just explain, just in case you've had a hard day. Well, this is the moment of truth. We put a new set of backlights in. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Are we going to get a picture? It's not a Samsung Smart. It's not a smart TV as we said, so we're not going to get the Smart logo. So I can't think on these what sort of logo it'll come up with. It's got to come up with the Samsung logo, and obviously it's going to come up upside down. Right, I switched it on. I don't know if we're in standby or whatnot. I think we're in standby. So I'm going to have to plug that back in. Where did it go? I don't think it went in the middle. I think it went here. Well, we'll follow the cables, shall we? Plug this in, and it kind of indicates it went there. Is that right? Oops, I'm asking you. Sorry, I've just knocked you flying. Dazzling lights off. Switch back on. Are we in standby? Yes. So let's press the button on top and see what happens. Got a Samsung logo. There it is. So that indicates to me that it's kind of repaired. I'll stick in a HDMI. You know, we do the snooker test. For those people that are just watching because they've got one of these TVs, the snooker test is always a good test because, of course, the different coloured balls. And the snooker game's going to be upside down, of course, because the TV is upside down, of course. Is it going to come on or is it in standby? It's coming on. HDMI 1. How many HDMIs have we got to play with? Looks like we're on HDMI 2. I've just got a Panasonic Blu-ray player, as people will know. The snooker's at the top. There we go. No lines, no issues, no problems. We do have audio. Obviously you're seeing it flickering a bit. But that's it. The Samsung UE40M 5002. Very strange number. Maybe it's not a UK television, maybe it's been imported. But all that's left to do is switch that off. Bring it down gently. Unplug. Sort out the cables, that will go underneath there. That's not going to be in the way. And stick the back on. Maybe this is the bit where it gets awkward. Putting these... Oh, so I've still got... Amateur mistake. Still got the HDMI plugged in. Yep. It's making little clicks to say that it's gone back into place. And that is fine. Stick that up there. Customer come and collect it tomorrow. Hopefully. UE40 M 5002 AK. No, it's a British set, or European set, AK. So mystified. But it's fit, and it didn't take long. To prove how long it didn't take, I brought this cup of coffee in, and it's still warm now. I don't drink coffee red hot. I drink coffee when it's still warm. But it's done. It's shorted. Thanks very much for watching. We'll do another one. I'll try and do one or two more before Christmas, obviously. And of course, I hope Christmas... It's a sensitive subject, Christmas this year, for a lot of people. If you're having a tough time, you shouldn't feel bad. Everyone's having a tough time. So if you're struggling to provide for the children, or just struggling, you ain't on your own. I have been round to some very posh houses to do some TV repairs. And I'm talking about pensioners. And even though they're posh houses, I'm talking about middle-class people that have either had money, probably still got a little bit, but anyway, and they haven't got the heating on, and you can tell they're watching every penny. You can. It's kind of heartbreaking. So if you're not seeing it where you are with other people, I promise you that if you're struggling, you ain't on your own. So don't feel that you are. Just pay your immediate bills. Do not leave yourself absolutely penniless. And hopefully in the new year things start to turn around a little bit. So I'm not trying to give a lecture here, but I do completely understand how tough it is currently for a lot of people. And a lot of people will be experiencing financial difficulty for the first time, and they won't know. They won't know that there is always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. There always is. Whether that light takes 2 months, 6 months, a year, and a year will fly by. You just have to tell your creditors to naff off for a bit. Just make sure that you're warm, you've got food, and you do the best that you can, and things will turn around. Anyway, sorry. I just hate to see people suffering, and I know people are at the moment, and I'm seeing it. I'm just lucky that I can do this work now from my home. Of course, I've still got the workshops. I'm still paying for the workshops up the road, but I'm not using them. And I think they're going to go in the new year. I'm more than happy. If I can handle a winter in here and make money, why do I want the expense of the workshops? Well, I'm saying paying for them. I am paying for them, but I'm holding back payment at the moment because I kind of feel that I've been forced into not being able to use them because of the electricity saga. Anyway, that's not for you. I'll ring up Jimmy Young and complain to him. Who? Never mind. Thanks for watching. Do another one soon. Bye. Jimmy Young. Bless him.